Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we completed the main part of the chapter 5, which is solitary worship of the Lord, where we covered the dangers, serpent in the cave, the snake charmer and king of the snakes, and opposition of the faithless. And yesterday we read about coming to Mayapura. So just reading the end notes today. Mundane pride in worldly association is one danger for the preacher. Another danger is to think that avoiding the association of worldly people in an effort to remain pure while preaching is praiseworthy. Dayananda Prabhu tells the following story related to him by Tamal Krishna Maharaja. In early 1969, Srila Prabhupada wanted to organize a world Sankirtana party. Tamal Krishna Brahmachari was making regular visit to Srila Prabhupada's Los Angeles apartment on Melrose Avenue. During one such visit, Srila Prabhupada suggested to Tamal Krishna that he charter an airplane, sell tickets to non-devotees, and with the profits travel around the world on those chartered flights, chanting and dancing on the streets of major cities. At the time, street chanting had been established in only a few cities around the world, and even then within a very limited scope, with sometimes only a few devotees participating. Srila Prabhupada's suggestion was that Tamal Krishna bring Vishnujana Brahmachari and a dozen other brahmacharis and brahmacharinis with him. Tamal Krishna replied with some distaste that brahmacharis would have to sit next to the karmis, materialistic persons, to whom they had sold tickets, implying that such association was unfavorable or forbidden. Srila Prabhupada shot back, 6 months ago you were karmi, Tamal Krishna. Of course, Tamal Krishna's concern about materialistic association was not fault. However, Srila Prabhupada's concern was to preach at all costs or risks. So, Srila Prabhupada lecture in Srimad Bhagavatam 1 to 6, Vrindavan, India. So, Bhukti, Mukti, that is also desire. Bhukti, Mukti, and Siddhi. Siddhikami, yogis, Ashtanga Yoga, and Ashtasiddhi, Anima, Lagima, Prapti Siddhi, Ishita, Vashita, like that. Anima, Anu, may you become very small. Actually, those who are in perfectional yoga, they can become like that, smaller than the smallest. So Anima, Lagima, you can become lighter than the lightest. You can fly in the air. They go by touching the beam of sun, moon, they can go. They're trying to go to the moon planet by artificial material means, but those who are yogis, they can catch up the beam of the moon and go. Mahima, you can become very big, heavy. Mahima, less like Hanuman, he jumped over this ocean. That means he assumed a big body so that one leg here, one leg there. He can jump. That is called Mahima Siddhi. Prapti, you can get anything you like at any time. Prapti Siddhi, so many things. Sometimes they do not like the devotees because the devotees, within 4 years, 5 years, the whole world should be chanting Hare Krishna mantra. This is not magic, but if we can jump over a river, that is the magic. That is a magic. The other side of magic, they have no eyes to see. So the Yoga Siddhi, that is magic, but devotee can show better magic, but they do not bother their time for yoga practice. That is Bhakta, because he is under the care of the supreme magician Krishna. So if there is no need of the magic, Krishna will show. Why he should bother? Just like a small child is dependent on his father. Father is a rich man. So he says to his father, Father, I want this. That is very costly. So he does not require to get money. The father is there. He will get the money. All right, take it. So that is the facility for the devotees. A devotee is under the care of the Yogeshwara. Yatra Yogeshwara Hari. If you can catch up the hand of Yogeshwara Hari, then you can show wonderful magic. which no magician, no yogis can display. That is the position of devotee. They do not care for practicing yoga to show some magical feats. Neither they require it, neither they want it, because devotee's position is Ashlishyavapadaratam pinastu mam adarshanan marmahatam karotuva. Whatever you like, you can do. That's all. He has no desire. So in the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a description of Vasuki taking the role of an immense rope wrapped around the Mandara mountain in order to churn an ocean milk. The great mountain was situated on the back of Kurma Avatara, the great tortoise incarnation of the Lord, and the Devas and the Daityas did the churning. Generally, the great Vaishnava followers of Lord Chaitanya corrected by means of verbal rather than physical chastisement. This is procedure followed by great personality like Srila Swarupa Damodara Goswami, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, and Srila Prabhupada. However, in certain instances, other devotees like Abhirama Thakura used physical chastisement with amazing effects. When the great devotee Srinivasa Acharya stopped at well-known Abhirama Thakura's house in Kanakul, Krishnanagar to deliver a letter from Jahnavi Devi. The Thakura greeted him with 3 loving lashes from an extraordinary whip. However, this unusual greeting was a benediction. The whip, known as Jay Mangala, would bestow love of God on anyone it touched. The fact that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura refers to Haridasa Thakura as a non-seminal Brahmana is significant. By birth, Haridasa Thakura had no qualification, but the quality and activity, Guru and Karma, Bhagavad Gita 4:13. He was much more than a Brahmana. Advaita Acharya confirmed the exalted position of Thakura by offering Shraddha Patra, prasadam offered to Lord Vishnu to Haridasa, thereby establishing Haridasa Thakura was the best of the Brahmanas, or those who know the Supreme Brahman, Krishna. Haridasa Thakura was the topmost Vaishnava, a position far above even the position of a Brahmana. This has been elaborately established in the writings of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. The Lord does not limit his appearance to a particular species or caste of human. Furthermore, his devotees are found almost all sorts of humans as well as animals. Here is another important reason why devotees are interested in propagation of Bhagavata culture or the culture of holy name even more than in temple worship or home worship. Sri Advaita Acharya was a Brahmana and Professor Acharya, thus well respected in Navadvipa society. He set an example for those of his time, indeed of for all times. Real devotees who have awarded titles like Acharya, Swami, Guru, PhD, etc., still deeply respect other devotees without any titles. आपन्न संस्कृतिं गौराम यन्नाम विवसो गृणाम तथा सद्यो विमुच्येत यद बिभेति स्वयं भयम. Living beings who are entangled in the complicated meshes of birth and death can be freed immediately by even unconsciously chanting the holy name of Krishna, which is feared by fear personified. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 1:114. The sage said Namacharya to Srila Goswami. Suna Suna Nityananda Suna Haridasa Sarvatra Amara Ajna Karaha Prakasha Prati Gare Gare Giya Kara E Bhiksha Bala Krishna Bhaja Krishna Kara Krishna Siksha Iha Baya Aura Na Baliba Baliba Dina Avasane Asi Amare Kabiba तोमारा करीले भिक्षा यही ना बलिदा तबे आमी चक्र अस्ते सबारे कतिबा. Listen, Nityananda, listen, Haridasa, go out and preach my order everywhere. Go to every house, begin this way, chant the names of Krishna, worship Krishna, follow Krishna's instruction. Apart from this, you should not speak or have others speak anything else. At the end of the day, come and give me your report. I will take up my chakra and cut off the heads of those who will not chant after being requested by Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata Madhya Leela chapter 13, verses 8 to 11. I think we can stop here. So this is just a end notes, you know, as we read yesterday and today, it's talking about mundane pride in worldly association is one danger for preacher, and another danger is avoiding the association of worldly people in effort to remain in preaching is praiseworthy. And as in this story, it has been told that Prabhupada is asking us to preach at any cost and risk. It's not an easy thing, but sometimes we have to go out of way to whatever it takes to preach uh, Krishna consciousness to others. And it's been told many times, we are in the Bhakti Yoga, we are not in Jnana Yoga or Karma Yoga. We don't have to endeavor for, mystic powers, different mystic powers, yogas, practicing yoga, one can get. But our real magician is Krishna, and just by chanting and surrendering unto him, he can do the wonders to us, and he can change our life, and he can take us back home, Godhead. So, and here it's also talk about, Asli Shava from Shikshamrita. We have to surrender and, always pray to Krishna or chant Krishna. Then whatever you like, you can do. That's all. He has no desire. So as a devotee, he has not desire other than whatever, Krishna wants or, give the mercy to us. And it's been repeatedly told, Haridasa Thakura was the topmost Vaishnava. He's not born in a Brahmana family, even though he came in born in a Muslim family. He has he's a real Vaishnava. He's more than a Brahmana. And Advaita Acharya, given a high regards to him. And that has been established in a lot of teachings by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So with that, we can go to chanting.